Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my final postpartum update, and this is going to be quick because I don't have too much to update on or anything like that, but I just wanted to make one final postpartum update because I'm pretty much completely back to normal, as much as you can be after having a baby. I'm pretty much completely back to normal except for my stretched out skin. I'm pretty much like, I'm not any bigger than I was. I don't have like a big belly or anything like that, but I just have a lot of like stretched out loose skin that hasn't tightened back up, and my stretch marks have obviously not gone back to completely normal. They definitely have faded, but those are pretty much the only things that haven't really gone back to normal. And also my boobs. I don't know, if you don't know, I stopped breastfeeding at about a month and a half because Addie was really allergic to something in my milk. So I did stop breastfeeding and they like shrunk. Like before I was pregnant, I had bigger boobs than I do now. I'm wearing a padded bra right now. I have no boobs to speak of anymore. I did not know that was going to happen. So if you are pregnant or whatever, your boobs can definitely shrink after you breastfeed. It's just weird to me that I have smaller boobs than before I got pregnant. But anyways, I'm completely back to my pre-pregnancy weight, which was about 101 to 102. I'm back to that, but like I said, it's not like in the same way, I guess. And I haven't been working out or doing anything like extra to lose the weight. I didn't really have much of an appetite, and I don't know. I wasn't like the pregnant person who ate and ate and ate. So I didn't really gain anything besides the baby weight. And so now I'm 3 months postpartum. I don't think that I mentioned that, but I'm 3 months postpartum and it's just all gone. And I do eat fairly healthy, just because, not for like trying to diet or anything like that, but just because I'm a really picky eater, and I really just like fruits and vegetables and everything like that, and sometimes meat. So that's probably how I have lost it. And then breastfeeding, I think that I lost it almost all of it within that first month and a half of breastfeeding. So I definitely can thank breastfeeding for a lot of that. One thing that I did want to update on, because the last time that I did an update, I had not gone to this. I had my 6-week postpartum appointment, which is like your final appointment to just make sure that they check everything and they just make sure that everything's healing. I was completely healed and ready to go, so that means that I could have resumed like working out or, you know, sex, everything like that. So I was all healed, which is good. And that brings us to my trying to conceive, birth control, all of that. And Brandon and I have decided not to go on any traditional forms of birth control. I'm not going to be on the pill or an IUD, or we're not going to be using condoms or anything like that. We are going to be using the pull-out method, which is obviously not the most effective, especially in the first year after having a baby. You're really fertile. But we've decided that if it happens, it happens. Since we did struggle with infertility for a year to try to conceive Addie, and we ended up having to go on infertility treatments, and we struggled with infertility, we just decided that if we get pregnant, you know, it happens, and we will be so happy and so excited. So yeah, we are not using any traditional form of birth control, but we are like kind of sort of trying to prevent. But basically, if it happens, it happens. And the doctor did give me the okay to start trying to conceive if there was a year in between my deliveries. Not in between my pregnancies, but in between deliveries. So technically that means that I could start trying to conceive right this very second, but we are not going to be starting to try and conceive yet. We were thinking around 4 months, which isn't a month, but we're thinking closer to 6 months. But we will be updating. I will be doing like trying to conceive updates on this channel and everything like that, cycle updates, everything like that. And I have regained my cycle since I did stop breastfeeding. I'm actually like, I had one cycle and then I'm on my second cycle actually, which is crazy to me because it was actually on time. It was 28 days apart, which I haven't been like that ever. And so I'm wondering if this is going to kind of help my body regulate, like being pregnant and then giving birth, if it's going to kind of help my body regulate, because I do have PCOS. I'm just really hoping that it's starting to figure itself out and that being pregnant and then giving birth helps. So yeah, I'm on my second cycle, so I can definitely get pregnant, and I will be doing cycle updates once we are trying to conceive and everything like that. And you guys will be the first ones to know if when we are trying to conceive. The last thing that I want to update on is my postpartum anxiety and depression. And I have struggled with severe anxiety. I've actually been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, GAD, since I was a teenager, like 13. And I've had it my entire life. So I've definitely noticed that it's been so heightened, my postpartum anxiety, but I don't feel like I have postpartum depression, so that's good. But yes, my postpartum anxiety, I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything about it at this point. I'm kind of just like waiting to see what happens, because I just want to kind of deal with it unmedicated, especially since we are going to be trying to conceive in a few months. So I will keep you guys updated on that too. But now I will show you guys my belly. And I hear her waking up. So that is it for this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!